morning, everybody. This is Johnny S with another R6 vlog. Beautiful sunny day in Greece. Today on the weather channel there was a prediction that it's gonna be really hot. How hot, you might say? They estimated around 40 degrees. It's not certain. Some channels said 39, others said 40, 41, and they said that tomorrow it's going to be worse, that it's going to be close to some channels said 45. I don't know if it's true, but we'll see. We're back to our usual full protection, so as you can see, gloves, jacket, and of course helmet. I hope you can hear me, because last time I had a problem with the audio again. He did that same silly thing where only one speaker was, you're able to hear one side only. In general, all the problems in relating to the audio, just so I make sure I don't scare anybody, are related to the connectivity. So the GoPro as a GoPro has no issue. The media mode has no problem, and the connectivity on the media mode side has no problem. So what is the problem? It's the connectivity of the cables. The microphone itself has no problem, but the connection and how I have placed the microphone, because it is tight within the helmet and I have squeezed them on particular areas. As you wear the helmet, additional pressure is applied to all these connections, so that could be causing the problem. I hope that's not an issue, but you know, we'll have to wait and see how it goes. Another thought that I had, I wanted to test with the jacket, is to see the stationary sort of heat. I know that while you're moving, and also additionally, sorry about my throat, it's not that really good. As per usual, so you might hear me call for, you know, yeah, whilst you're moving, how would you call it, the jacket is quite perforated, so you can feel the airflow. But when you're stationary, it gets hotter. I want to test that out. Some people believe that because you have an extra layer, a reflective layer of a light color jacket on you, and the sun is not directly hitting you, then that causes you to be more cool, which might hold true, I don't know. The theory is similar to like the Arab countries where there were the white reflective thing. You know, it's similar. Unfortunately, we got caught by the red light. Why? Because of another fucking taxi driver that drove like a fucking little sissy bitch. I mean, there was room for him to go on the right hand side if he wanted to, but obviously he did not want it to. That is called on purpose blocking someone. In other words, also known to the public as small dick energy, as we previously talked in many of our videos. And since I presume that people have seen my previous videos, in case this is your first, my name is John, as per channel name, hints. I've got a Yamaha R6 2006 model, Raven Black Edition. I'm 44 years old, situated in Greece, and part of the content of my channel is doing R6, what I call R6 vlogs, motor vlogs. Topics of discussions range from many different things. Some are philosophical, some are bike related, some are life related, some are whatever you can imagine, whatever I can think of, you know. And I feel, or I believe that it's worthwhile doing a video. I'll make a video. In today's topic, I'm trying to get through. A lot of traffic today. Also in some places they have given the okay due to the heat for people to stay within, such as, for example, schools. You know, they've given the okay for schools to be to remain closed or to keep children closed. Some employees also have decided that, which is good. In my job, you know, there hasn't been any announcements as such, so therefore we'll go. Even though when it comes to the heat, you know, the bike drivers are affected mostly. Let's say. That's another annoying thing also about car drivers. When they seem they cannot wait or something, I don't get why they do that, where they go towards the right hand side of the road. It doesn't allow you good visibility. For example, this guy here in front of me now, it's okay, you know, I mean, I can see that there's a pothole, even though he just went over with his tire, which was moronic. That's another thing that I say sometimes in our last videos, that you have to follow the guy's tire. In theory, if they know what they're doing and they're not slipping. But she looks like, you know, she looks like she has no idea where the hell she is. She has no idea how her car handles. Hey, she used the fucking flash. She knows that there is one there. After she saw that I was there. Use your fucking flashes, whether this car or not. Anyway, in today's video topic, and sorry if I am not sounding as positive as I would like to be, but again, I did not have good sleep, not because of the fucking rabbit, even though I've got that shit there as well, which is annoying, because of the heat. My wife is against air conditioning, I'm full air conditioning. One guy opens it, one guy turns it off. So I did not sleep good. Woke up sweating really bad. We might also have to put some fuel. We'll wait and see how if the light comes on. What the fuck is going on? A lot of traffic today, and I don't get it why. Especially since I mentioned, you know, that some companies have said for people not to work. In theory, there should be less, but again, unless there's a strike that I don't know about it, there are many strikes. Where the fuck is she going? Oh, dear God. And then you have the fucking silly pedestrians which go all over the fucking place. So you gotta keep an eye out on those morons also. They jump out of the fucking bushes as if they're fucking bush cats. Anyway, whatever. It's like we said previously, whatever goes. Now the guy doesn't know how to fucking keep his lane. Cars are parked on the side, on top of the road. Like, what the fuck? Obviously there's what the fuck is going on? What happened here, dude? They're doing something. Finally, a proper explanation why there's traffic. Alright. This guy wants to turn in there. Fair enough. And that looks to be for fiber. Okay. Same shit they did back when they were doing the drainage. So that was another thing in our area where they were going to put the proper drainage, not a, you know, I don't know what it's called in English. Possibly with so many years since a lot happened that it's not available in other countries. And they dug the whole area. They put the drainage, and then nothing happened. Why? Because the guy that has the trucks that empties the shit, the guy that has that company is the governor's god brother. So if we do that, he's gonna lose a lot of money. So what do? People work with shit, so somebody can make a lot of money. It is fucking good shit, literally. So in today's topic, I would like to be in a better mood to discuss this more, you know, possibly. But anyway, I mean, it's you know, some days you wake up like this, some days you wake up like that. Okay, so I don't take any more of your time, my dear lovely pips. To whoever saw past part of previous videos, you might have heard me talk about my friend getting a bike. You might have seen something, which is like a nice surprise on my last video. My friend got the bike. Yeah. Finally, it's been ages, but he got it finally. So what bike? We'll discuss this. So make it, you know, relax. And I don't mean to be an expert. You know, he's the expert on the subject. So he's a work colleague of mine, a friend plus a work colleague. I consider him. Yeah, if you got it on the side, it will be good. See what I mean? Both bikes and cars. If you're a fucking idiot, you're out of it. Anyway, let me not ruin the mood. So, like I said, the best thing is for him to talk about it. And I know that even he, on some things, it's like it's got so many stuff that he doesn't even know about it fully. He was reading on it, but it's, yeah. Anyway, he doesn't have a channel, so, you know, if he did, I will guide you to go, you know, advise you to go on his channel and watch it. But never say never. He might get into it. Or I will recommend for him to do a podcast. And we'll sit on a table and we'll have a guest. The guest is my friend talking about his bike. It's hilarious. So I knew he was going to surprise me. I knew he was going to surprise me because we're talking about it. We're talking about where's it going to come, where's it going to come. So what bike are we talking about? It's a Voge DS900X. It's a new bike. There's been quite a few bikes in production. A very popular bike. It's a Chinese brand. It's a Chinese factory which makes the bikes, and they said, you know, they supply worldwide, meaning that there's a huge demand, meaning that there's pre-orders. And the bikes that came to Greece, I think there was 200, 250, something like that, if I remember correctly. They were already bought before they came to Greece. You know what I mean? To simply put, and describe what the bike is, I will say it's a fucking beast. It's a fucking beast. It's an awesome bike, 900cc. To be exact, it's 809 something. It's the usual, you know, just a little bit before. Uh, 900cc bike, a lot of torque, a lot of power. A hilarious thing here is that it's got more torque than power. It's got something like 93 horsepower. I don't know if it's braking horsepower. 93 horsepower. It's got something like 95, 96, I think, torque, which is fucking crazy. It's got like more torque than horsepower. The reason for that being is that it's not a super sport. Usually horsepower is associated with super sport, high revving bikes. And it's a huge, you know, cylinder. The company, I think, which manufactures the engines, and like I said, my friend will, you might hear him get upset. He will say, I told you 100 times, don't you remember? Yeah, sometimes I don't pay attention to shit, that's just my character. I think, if I remember correctly, that the company manufacturing the engines is BMW or something like that. Like the parent company, child company, whatever you want to call it. It's a good thing that they're getting these bikes in circulation, because it keeps the competition, and because the Asian market, meaning Japanese bikes, when it comes to Europe, their prices is a little bit unreasonable, and not only when it comes to Europe, when it comes especially to Greece. For some reason, they are a little bit, you know, strange. What happened to these guys? They slept. So that might help bring the competition up. If you ask me, would you like to see a monopoly of Vosges bikes, I would say no. In generally, I'm against monopolies. I would like to see other companies see this move that has been done by Vosges and become more competitive, drop the prices. Hell yeah. Now my friend's bike, as I said, it's a brand new 900cc touring bike, and the price range is around 10 grand, 10,000 euro, which is unbelievable. I mean, it's an awesome, let's say, I can't see shit, it's an awesome price range. We'll have to stop a little bit because, yeah, don't have enough time to talk and do everything. Which is an awesome price thing, you know what I mean? 10,000 euro to get a full touring bike. Yeah, I might put some pictures up also. I might put some pictures up, so I might ask my friend if he doesn't mind for me to get some footage from his bike. I'll put it up as well. Not showing number plates and stuff like that, but yeah. Fucking awesome bike. It's a beast. Like I said, I don't learn all of the technical things, and I'm learning this just like my friend is experiencing this. We're going through. He's telling me some of these things, so we're enjoying the process. It's fucking awesome. It's hilarious. It's hilarious for him to compare what it was before and what is now, which is basically non-comparative. Yeah, I mean, like he was telling me, just going up his ramp, it's like black and white. There's no fucking comparison, and it's obvious. I mean, this bike here has got something like 40, 50 something nanometers of torque, which is not. It's close to 60, let's say. His bike has got 90, fucking 90, dude. Like, it's a lot of you know. My wife's bike, that is also a 2-cylinder, and it's quite powerful, you know, 2 cylinders, just like this, the Vosges DS900X. They're more, you know, known for that. It's a 650cc. It's 77, I think, something torque. So 90 something torque, 98. I think it's more close to 100. Because I remember the horsepower was on the low 90s. I remember that the torque was on the high 90s. Like I said, I'm new to this. I don't remember all these numbers off by heart. But you know, it's fucking awesome. 10,000 only euro for a bike like that. It looks fucking awesome. It is fucking awesome. It's huge. The good thing is that because he drove the 500cc, the Volts 500cc, you know, before that, it's not too new to him as far as the feeling goes. So he's not like, you know, totally a stranger. The way that he goes through traffic and everything, it's got very good weight balance. I've seen that the engine placement is very low, meaning that it helps lift the bike and everything. It's 900cc, huge. It's got big tires, big this, big that, everything, and it's got fucking extras. We're talking about extras. Like I said, I'm not going to remember all of these things, but I'll try to mention a few. It's got what do you call it? Grips that warm up. USB ports. It's keyless entry. It's got a lot of electronics, traction control, anti-slip, ABS, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Did you have to go through? Fucking gypsy shit. So what I mean, look at this fucking idiot. Remember last video? There's a fucking what we call gypsies in Greece. The way they speak, you don't even know what the fuck is. That was supposed to be Greek. You can't tell what he's saying. Some people are selling old scrap metals, or they're collecting old scrap metals. Anyway, let's get off the point. I'm getting distracted. It's as if today they don't want me to talk about it. Anyway, so it's got all these electronic components. It's got a built-in camera, which is, I think it more closely serves to safety rather than awesomeness. But you could probably use the footage. I don't know what, you know. You could put an SD card, and within the front you've got the card. Awesome design. It's much shorter, the windscreen at the front. But due to the aerodynamics and the design, and Voyage is improving on all these elements, it's actually, my friend told me that it cuts down less on the wind, you know what I mean? So you don't have to have a huge fairing. If it's designed in a specific way, and you know, it depends on the R&D of each company and how they design it. It's the same thing that I said about this bike and my wife's. I'm looking at the windscreen. I mean, people have seen this and they tell me, oh fuck dude, on the highway you must be in pain. And I look at them and I say, what do you mean? It's fucking awesome. I don't feel nothing. I don't feel shit. When I'm sitting like that, the air is not even touching me. And if I go more down, I don't feel like same thing, same principle there. Like I said, the design is much more new. I got jealous and I got a couple of ideas for my bike as well. Like there's like some heat resistant material that he's got on his pipes, which is awesome, and it's black. And I thought, boy, I could put that on my bike as well. You know what I mean? Because on certain parts of my bike, you can see the silver of the engine, since the whole concept of the bike is black. Anyway, this is fine touches. You know what I mean? But yeah, I do wish that my bike had some of this technology, and when you see your friend or someone get a bike which is so new and with so many extras, it's got like fucking 100 things on it, then you realize it becomes a little bit more evident of how old your bike is technology-wise. And the most important thing is what it has to do with safety, you know what I mean? That's mostly what I care about. You know, obviously I've gotten used to driving this one, so, you know, but if you had a bit of a traction control, you know what I mean, a little bit like for ABS at the front, it can save your life, you know what I mean? Fuck, I'm burning, my bike is so much burning, there's no finding. One day I went home from a short ride, it was like 30-minute ride. I think I was doing a vlog, I can't remember. I get home, I take my pants and the inside of my leg all the way to my thigh was red. When I'm seeing red, like I look at it and I thought, fuck, is that permanent? It looked as if the skin was burnt. And that's why I'm saying on the super bikes especially, but on other bikes also, it's not just the engine that gets warm. It's the chassis also. Because the engine touches the chassis, metal to metal, it gets really fucking warm. And me just touching here the side, fucking Jesus Christ, as if you got a hot iron from the fireplace and you shove it to me, like they used to brand the animals, one of the same. So these fucking electric things have become a fashion. It's fucking dangerous as fuck. Get a fucking little bike, you know, I mean, get a scooter, get something, not that shit. And they drive them with no helmet, no gloves, t-shirt. Like if you fucking go down on that, it goes fast. Some of them can go like 40, 50 kilometers an hour. You go down on that, you're fucked. I don't understand the mentality of people sometimes, you know what I mean? You move, I'll say it like simply, Person moves through roads with no protection, quicker speed, go down, go boom. Fucking idiots. How fucking spastic, you don't understand, you don't realize that. They get on and it's because you don't need a license, you don't need, I don't need a helmet. But you're fucking going fast, dude. If you're moving along like fucking 50 kilometers an hour and you go down, you got nothing, a t-shirt. Anyway, I've never ever seen a single person that drives one of those fucking crappy little shit having a fucking helmet. Forget about the fucking jacket and the I'm quick extreme and the fucking gloves. It's just a fucking helmet. Not one of them. So let's get back to the bike. I know we're jumping from point to point, but I'm getting distracted. Fucking all the gypsies are out. You hear in the background. Anyway, we might have to actually get my friend as a guest. Friendly guest podcast. It'll be like a podcast. It'll be basically my bike and his bike opposite. We'll put another camera. He has a camera, so he'll be recording me. We'll be recording this, and it's like, hey, what do you think? I'm not saying his name. I'm gonna beep him now. Hey, beep. Tell us what your bike. So, guys, we'll change his voice as well. It's like the detective movies with it's like on a dark room. You see him from behind. My bike is very fucking awesome. I'm being hilarious. So the bike is fucking awesome. It's got so many extra shit. It's not fun. Like I was looking at it. It was fucking cables coming out. On some of them, I was asking, "What's this? Ah, that's that one. Ah, what's this? Ah, that's that one. And what's this? Ah, I don't know. But we'll have to look at it. But what's this? What's this? Fucking Jesus Christ, man! 100 million fucking different things on the bike. It's fucking awesome. You know what I mean? And all of these things that I'm mentioning now, you can turn them off. You can turn them on. Let me take the gloves out. You can turn them off. You can turn them off. You can adjust it to your liking. You know, do whatever you want. You can disable the traction control because I had that question. You know what I mean? I was telling him, how do you have a traction control where the bike is a touring, like you know, some people take it on the road, on the dirt road, and you know, the back wheel is supposed to be spinning. So how does the traction control work when you're taking it to the dirt? And here, you know, obviously my bike is a very old bike, so I'm behind technology wise, and he explained to me that you can, you know, disable the traction control, and therefore when you take it on the dirt, you know. So yeah, he's one of the guys that actually got it, because there's a lot of people in Greece that are interested on this bike, but like I said, there's a huge demand. I'll advise everybody to have a look at it. Voge DS900X. Fucking awesome, beautiful bike. It's a beast. It's got fucking balls. I'm gonna say it as simple as I can. It's got fucking balls. We're talking about 90 something torque. That's fucking crazy. This bike, like I said, it's got like 50 something. I don't even think it's got 50 something. I think it's got close to like 40. But anyway, it's torquey. It's very, very torquey, and it's a lot of horsepower. You know what I mean? My bike has 110 horsepower, and it's a super sport. 110 braking horsepower, meaning on the wheel, okay, and the other one is close to 90 something. So it's not losing a lot. And if you're going to drive it in Greece on the roads and everything, you're not going to go on a track. What kind of road are you going to have in order for you to reach like 100 something horsepower? You're not going to utilize it. You know what I mean? You're just going to be starting and going from ledge to ledge. So, you know, I am almost 99.99% sure that if I line it up with my friend, he's gonna beat my ass every time. It's just too fucking torquey. And you know, obviously it's new. He's only done like 40 kilometers, I think. So for the first 1,000, he's kind of breaking the bike in. And also the tires. It's new bike, new tires, new everything. So yeah, once he's done, I think, you know, I might tell him, let's line them up. Just so I can see, not if he's going to beat my ass or not, how much he's going to beat my ass, by how much is he going to beat it. That's my curiosity. I know I'm going to get fucking raped on the road, but it's like, how much is it going to hurt? Anyways, fucking awesome bike, looks awesome, and like I said, every single bike, like I'm saying, that's a fucking beast. It's different purpose, different fucking purpose. All bikes are fucking beautiful. Obviously, I'm a super sport guy. I love the super sport because from young kid, MotoGP, my fucking brain is brainwashed with super sport. You know what I mean? But it does not mean that I don't love every single fucking bike. Every single fucking bike is awesome. That bike is built like a beast. It's touring. It's got bars all over the place. If it falls down, it doesn't understand shit, because it's meant to go on the fucking goddamn mountain. It's meant to eat the road apart, you know what I mean? Like fucking gas it up, and that's fucking awesome also. I mean, every single fucking bike it's got awesome things. That's what I'm saying. I'm advising everybody to get into it. There's so many styles for so many different tastes, for so many different type of people, that I'm 90% sure that you're going to find something that you like, if you're into bikes, you know what I mean? Not trying to force you to get into bikes if you don't like them. Some people are scared. There's the fear factor there as well. If you feel brave enough, because it does take a little bit of nuts, let's say, balls, to do it, And some people are liking that. I'm not trying to put people that don't have bikes down, but when you see people, become negative and jealous, then no balls. Um, when you hear comments from people, it's like, oh, you're stupid because you're driving a bike, you're going to kill yourself. Yeah, no balls. But I'm not saying in general. I'll advise for you to get into it. And I'm sure that I'm forgetting something. Like another thing is the display. The instrument display on the bike was. It's basically like a panel. It looks like a touch screen, but it's not. And it's got fucking so many information. And it's not funny. The kilometers. He was taking me through it, and like half of these things I have forgotten it. You know what I mean? It tells you when to do the service. It tells you it's got a front and back tire pressure. You can see it live on your. It's got like a million things. And like I said, this bike has not even a tenth of those things, which kind of makes me like, come on guys, you can put something here. Stabilizer, that's another thing. Very important. And one of the things that I would have liked to have on my bike, stabilizer for safety. Not many things, but ABS, stabilizer, 1, 2 things like that. It would have been fucking awesome. So, I do wish him that he enjoys it, that he's always safe, and to everybody, stay safe. Make sure that you have many nice days ahead, so you can enjoy your bike and what you love. So stay, as safe as possible. Has it seen me? This side of the road is more fucking fucked. That's why I don't go through here. Anyway. So try to stay safe. I wish for him to have a fucking awesome fun. He's gonna have awesome fun. It's got so much power. He's gonna enjoy his double rides with his girl more because it's got, like I said, more power. Anyway, love everybody. Have an awesome, great day. Stay safe. Have fun. And we'll talk soon. Thank you very, very much. Bye bye.